cool summer evening on the narrow gauge railway. Duke was taking his last train of the evening from the end of the line. Duke was smiling. He had a wonderful day. Alright, put the smoke away. Okay, said the pastor. Fuck. He then turned to the last of the coaches. Then the guard finally blew his whistle, and Duke puffed away to Crowman Station. The journey was uneventful, yet immense. Duke puffed along some familiar places, and some familiar faces, no less. He enjoyed the journey, and the coaches sang his praises, as they always do, as they puffed by a familiar location. However, he couldn't expect what he would see next. As they crossed the viaduct, Duke thought he could see something at the distance. There was Bertram and Smudger finishing up their day at the quarry, but Scarloey was helping Lorry 4. All 4 of his tires had broken flats. The lorry felt embarrassed. The driver scolded him and told him how useless, but Scarloey assured the lorry he'd be fine. Don't worry, we'll talk to you. Well done, Duke, screamed Bertram. Thank you, said Duke, smiling. As he rounded the bend, however, he saw that Lorry 3 had derailed off the road. He was carrying a load over his capacity, and the crates fell on his side. Duke thought he could contain himself. George was on standby and was assisting with the wrecking crew. Then he saw Lorry 2. He derailed in a ditch after breaking down. The driver was furious and punched the steering wheel in frustration. Duke couldn't contain himself. Duke was containing his laughter all the way. As he crossed the bridge, however, he saw Lorry 1 had come off the road. Once again, a load over his capacity, carrying oil drums. Fortunately, none of them leaked, so he was safe. Duke was in hysterics. I was with Thomas at the station. We heard about the lorries and thought, what the fuck? They hadn't learned since. Then Duke arrived, with the passengers in tow. He told me and Thomas everything, and we were ecstatic about the lorry's predicaments. Those scallywags won't know a thing. Then Sir Tomat spoke to Mr. Percival and Bertie the bus. Well then, said Sir Tomat, it seems all 4 lorries will have to be going to the works for a while. Quite right. Seems they haven't learned their lesson since their last visit. Ha! Seems they can take over steam? No chance. No shit, Sherlock, said Bertie's driver. We may be rude, but we're not that cruel. And Bertie rolled away to the bus depot. Sir Tomat and Mr. Percival went to the office to discuss with the Lord Lorry's future. However, as Duke and I were speaking with Thomas, we couldn't help about what was to come. However, our special guest was to arrive on Sutter, but that was a story once again for another day.